With the Celtics off a huge win last night against the Warriors, they look to go 2 in a row to kick off their road trip. They shut the Warriors out last night in Oakland. They finished the game with 128 points to 95. Yes, they stopped the Warriors so much that the Warriors, who are awesome at scoring, didn't even score 100 points. Sorry that English was bad. And the Kings look to put an end to this horrific homestand with another solid win. But this victory won't come as easy than the Knicks. The Celtics were expected to be number 1 in the East this year, but although they haven't lived up to that hype, they still have enough players on their team to make a lot of people think they could be a top team in the league. Last year, the Celtics signed former All-Star Gordon Hayward to help push their team to the NBA Finals. Unfortunately, he suffered a frightening injury on the season opener last year, and he was out for the rest of the season. But this year, he's back and was probably a main reason everyone expected the world out of the Celtics. But he didn't show up. After 17 games of starting, he only averaged 11 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal. And for a former All-Star, that's not what you want. The Celtics coaching staff had no choice but to put the former All-Star on the bench. Bummer. But yesterday he did lead the Celtics past the Warriors with 30 points off the bench, so the Kings will look to upset this good team to end their homestand. So that's it. Let's get into the player matchups. At point guard, we got a great one for you. De'Aaron Fox versus Kyrie Irving. Hold on one sec. Now, these two guys have really gotten their stride together this season. Kyrie Irving, who's never been a super good three-point shooter, is now shooting over 40% from three out of 6 attempts. So he's feeling it this year. And right now he's averaging 23 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.5 steals, and 0.5 blocks. So really, these guys are averaging pretty similar things. But no team would choose De'Aaron Fox over Kyrie Irving. But De'Aaron Fox is putting up 17 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 0.5 blocks. And so De'Aaron is going to try to do his defensive stuff on Fox. Actually, on Kyrie. Sorry. I'm going to move you, okay? Yay. Look at that. Isn't that all better? Sorry. So, yeah. And Kyrie is one of the best. Yeah. So, let's see what Swipe of the Fox could do against one of the best ball handlers in the NBA. Shooting guard. These are two scrappy players going head-to-head in this one. Although Buddy Hield is a much better player than Marcus Smart, Smart is better on defense, and he's going to get some offensive rebounds today. It's going to be hard to watch. So Smart might find a way to shut down Buddy early to prevent the Kings' main scorer to make an impact on this game, to prevent him from making an impact on this game. But right now, Smart is putting up 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And as I said earlier, great defense. He's been on the all-defense team of NBA multiple times. But Buddy is scoring 21 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And even if he has good defense, Buddy will find a way to score. Okay, small forward. These two players faced off earlier this year in the Rising Stars game, and they will face off again tonight. Bogdan Bogdanovic has been putting up 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Since starting, Bogdan hasn't shown that he deserved to be pushed up to the starting lineup. So hopefully he'll show us today. And his opponent, Jason Tatum, blew up in popularity after last year's playoff run where he went toe-to-toe with LeBron James. Ever heard of him? Yeah, he was, Tatum was pretty good against him. People thought he would have a breakout year this year, but he's doing about the same that he was last year. He's putting up 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block, and he can shoot lights out any day he wants. Power forward. Technically, Morris will be starting for them, but we might see Hayward get more minutes tonight because based off his last performance. But Morris is getting 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. And the Kings' new power forward, Harrison Barnes, also came off a good game against the Knicks, and right now he's putting up 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. So, pretty similar. And as I talked about Gordon Hayward's stats earlier. But those don't really comply to if we see a good Gordon Hayward game today. Center, Willie Cauley-Stein will have his hands full against the former All-Star Al Horford. Stein right now is putting up 12 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and a block. And Horford is averaging 13 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 1.5 blocks. And as a veteran, he'll try to embarrass Willie. And he will. Horford just has a bigger body than Willie. He'll box out him more. Willie's going to be scared to dunk because he's the only center in this entire league that's frightened of the hoop. He's scared of the ball, and he doesn't like dunking. He doesn't like dunking. I don't know. Okay. Quick one today. I kind of talked fast because I wanted this to upload before the game starts. So this game should be fun to watch. It's the first time these two teams meet this season. We're going to meet on Saturday, I believe. I might be wrong on that. In Boston. So don't forget to go check out my blog, sackcityhomeofthekings.blogspot.com, for the real stats and stuff. And go check out the game. That's happening hopefully right after you watch this. Okay. See you later.